The 2024 U.S. presidential election is shaping up to be a historic event. Americans will choose between familiar figures with drastically different visions for the country's future. The stakes are high, with control of Congress and key policy decisions hanging in the balance. This election could be one of the most consequential in recent history. The outcome will depend on many factors, including voter turnout, economic conditions, and unforeseen events. However, understanding the candidates and their strengths and weaknesses is crucial to understanding this pivotal election. Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States, is no stranger to the political stage. His unconventional style and populist message resonated with voters in 2016, propelling him to a surprising victory. Trump's presidency was marked by economic growth, conservative judicial appointments, and a focus on America First policies. However, his tenure was also characterized by controversy, impeachment proceedings, and a divisive approach to governance. Kamala Harris, the current vice president, has a long history of public service. As a former senator from California and attorney general, she brings a wealth of legislative and legal experience to the table. Harris is known for her sharp intellect, her ability to connect with voters on a personal level, and her commitment to social justice issues. Her historic vice presidency has made her a powerful symbol of progress and representation. As of November 5, 2024, early polls suggest a close race between Trump and Harris. National polls show the two candidates virtually tied, with each garnering support from their respective bases. However, it's important to note that polls are merely snapshots in time and can fluctuate significantly as the election cycle progresses. The 2016 election demonstrated the limitations of polling, as Trump defied expectations and won several key battleground states. The electoral map presents a challenging path for both candidates. Trump will likely need to hold on to his base in the Midwest and make inroads with suburban voters who may have soured on his presidency. Harris, on the other hand, will need to energize the Democratic base and win over moderate voters in key swing states. Section 4. Strengths of the candidate's experience versus vision. Donald Trump's greatest strength lies in his ability to connect with a segment of the electorate that feels ignored by the political establishment. His message of economic nationalism and cultural conservatism resonates with voters who feel left behind by globalization and social change. Trump is also a master of branding and self-promotion, and he knows how to use media to his advantage. His rallies continue to draw large crowds, and his supporters are fiercely loyal. Kamala Harris's strengths lie in her experience, her temperament, and her ability to build a broad coalition of support. Her background as a prosecutor and a senator has prepared her for the demands of the presidency, and her calm and collected demeanor provides a stark contrast to Trump's often chaotic style. Harris is also a gifted communicator who can connect with voters from all walks of life. Section 5. Weaknesses and challenges, can they overcome them? Despite his strengths, Donald Trump also faces significant weaknesses. His divisive rhetoric and policies have alienated many voters, and his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic and the January 6th insurrection have damaged his standing with some independents and moderate Republicans. Trump's legal troubles also pose a challenge, as he faces multiple investigations and potential indictments. Kamala Harris also faces challenges. She has struggled to define her own vision for the country, and she has been criticized for being too cautious and too willing to compromise. Harris also needs to do more to connect with working-class voters, many of whom feel left behind by the Democratic Party. The 2024 election will be a referendum on both candidates and their visions for the future of America. It remains to be seen whether Trump can overcome his weaknesses and recapture the magic of 2016, or whether Harris can solidify her base, expand her appeal, and usher in a new era of American politics. One thing is certain, the stakes are high, and the outcome will have profound consequences for the country and the world.